reasons. We're going to tackle them, and I believe at the end of this week, now people will learn how to overcome those causes. Today we are going to start with the objections. Many people are failing to sign up other people because of objections. What is an objection? An objection is an excuse someone gives you why they should not join your business. That's what we call an objection. So usually, you show someone business, they tell you a reason why they are not going to join, why they are not joining now. Any reason. Most of the times, these are the ones which are making people fail to activate others. Can I give you some examples? You can show someone business and they tell you, I don't have money. Since someone has told you, I don't have money, you leave them. And then they don't join. Others tell you, I don't have time for Royal Q. You leave them. Others tell you, my husband like online business. It's money in a scam. Those are what we call objections. Today, I'm going to teach you how do you handle objection in our business. Today, the training, I've done it from the street to Kawen Pay. So it's amazing when you hear any outside noise. I want you to bear with me and understand the situation I'm in at the moment. So now, we are going to do, my training is going to be interactive. My training is going to be interactive. Most of you here, you have ever showed someone a business and that person didn't join. I want you to come in the chat box. Write for me what excuse did they give you. Today, I want to show you how to handle such an excuse. An excuse is an objection in the business language. We call it objection. If I want to marry, I'm 30 years. I'm ripe for marriage. As a man, I have to go out and look for a partner. When I go out to these beautiful women, some of them are going to give me objections. They're going to give me excuses why they don't want to go out with me. You know those objections? I'm still young. I'm still at school. I have a boyfriend. By the way, you don't have money. Will you afford 20 cows? By the way, you are of a tribe I don't like. Those are what we call objections. If as a man, I don't learn how to handle those objections, I will not get married. Are you getting the point? Siga. Weba handling objection yezo. Sija kuwasa. If you don't learn how to handle those objections, you are not going to get anyone to marry. Imagine someone telling you you don't have money and you get angry. You go and meet a beautiful lady. Hey, how are you? You start vibing her. She's like, but you don't have money. Can't take you anywhere. Since you don't have money, and then you leave her, you will not marry anyone. You get the point? Someone tells you, I have a boyfriend. Now I know Videka. Someone tells you, what do they say? Objections. So you have to handle. Someone tells you, I don't like you. I don't like you. Now we know this is the negative prospect. You go to another person, you are going to keep prospecting without having people marrying you. Okay? I'm intermarrying these examples with our topic today so that you understand what I'm talking about. You have to learn how to handle an objection one at a time. You handle. Someone tells you I don't like you. Don't take it personal. You're like, okay, why don't you like me? Like, I don't like you because of this, this, and this. By the way, here it. Work on that. I don't like you. You are very dirty. You can clean yourself. Even in business, we show our people business, but then these guys give us objections. Today we are going to handle those objections. Are we ready to learn? Let me remove this light, killing my eyes. Are we ready to learn? Let me see those people who are ready to learn. Give me a thumbs up. 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 If you are ready to learn how to handle objections, people give us why they don't want to join Royal Q. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If your downline is not in this class, please go and look for them. Go and look for them. Tell them the class has started. Tell them the class has started. Tell them the class has started. The class has started. The class has started. Aha. Now let me come in the chat box. Aha. Helen is saying, someone has ever told you, Hambo, it's a scam. But it's a scam. I can't join scams. How do you handle these objections? Can I see anyone who has ever been told the Reiki is a scam? Let me see your hand up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. If someone has ever told you Reiki is a scam, give me a thumbs up. Babide, Robinson, Salama. Wow. I have Francis. All the time Francis' hand is up. Even my thumbs up. Many people have told me how Reiki is a scam. Do you know how we handle this objection? How we handle this objection? If someone tells you that Reiki is a scam, I'm going to teach you a formula. This is the formula. Let me write it in the chat box. Feel, felt, found. That is the formula we use most of the times to handle an objection. I want to pin this message, but I don't know how to pin it. All of you come in the chat box. There is a message I've wrote. You will see Kainda Usaamah is the one who has wrote it. It's called Feel, Felt, Found. When we are handling objections, usually we use the feel, felt, found formula. How does the feel, felt, found formula work? If someone tells you Reiki is a scam, let me tell you, many people saying Reiki, it was after a scam. My upline who showed me Reiki is called Dr. Olang Fred. This guy, story. How are you doing Reiki? In a certain company, we are selling products, telephone product. So this guy was fed up of small pay. So a friend of him showed him a company. It was really promising, paying very good money, paying in percentages, daily income, on sure deal. Man, he joined. He made the money. He was so excited. He started recruiting everyone. Now this guy is a Molokole, a born again. He went to his church. He told about everyone plus the preacher, the pastor. Everyone paid money. He had a very big team. Boom! The company closed. He lost money. He lost friends. He lost. He lost status. Because of scams. People start seeing you as a thief. Man, this guy lost everything. He sold his car to pay people. Have you ever recruited someone in a business? They get scammed and you take it as a responsibility. He sold his car to pay these guys to clear his name. For example, this thing broke him. Now, there was a lady where she was already by then need to know about P2P. This lady told him, "Why are you taking this money?" He told him the company. It's like those companies are scams. Don't take away your money. It's an application, it's legit. I can tell you how it works. It's called Real Q. Right. Like, what is Real Q? She explained. Now, after this company closing, he remembered a lady who told her about Royal. That's when he started the journey of joining Royal. You see, this guy is one of the top leaders in Royal. He's a V4, he's a mentor, he's a leader who has built a very big team. But how did he know Royal? After a scam. You get the point? So many of our people, we are showing them business, but I want you to remember they have been scammed. They have lost money. They are fed up of online businesses. And you are coming with your Binance and Royalty, which are also online. So someone is telling you, this is a scam. How would you handle that? How do you use it? Feel, I understand what you are talking about. I understand how you felt. That's what I thought, me too. In 2021, before someone showing me this business, the moment he started explaining, it was similar to the scams which have been taking my money. So I understand what you're saying. That's what I thought too. But you know what's up? It's what I found. I went on Google and searched about Reiki. I realized Reiki is not a scam because, first of all, we pay Reiki services. It's not a free service. We pay it. It is our worker. Second, we don't put our money on Binance. The moment I learned those two things, I was pretty sure this is not a scam. Explain to your prospect. You understand it too. They also go to Google and read. I'm pretty sure anyone who goes on the internet and read about Reiki, they will not call it a scam anymore. Have you seen how we handle that objection of how Reiki is a scam? If someone next time tells you that Reiki is a scam, I think you can handle that. Not so? Have we learned it? Let me see people who have learned it. Give me a thumbs up if you have learned that. It is so easy. The moment someone tells you this is a scam, that's how they handle it. Okay? That's how they handle. Either way, never take objections personal. When I was starting my training, I gave you an example of a young man who is ready to marry. Then they go out in the marketplace to look for a partner. They start talking to beautiful girls. These girls are going to give them objections. The moment this young man takes these objections personal, he will die a single man. You vibe a girl and she tells you she doesn't like you and now we're going to be taking her personal. You're going to die single. You got not take it personal. She can even abuse you. It's like, you man, you even look ugly. What are you doing here? You take it personally, like, oh, by the way, my ugliness pays me. So the moment you don't take it personal, it gives you a chance to keep talking. Something to your prospects. Took off a customer. You get the point? Don't take objections personal. Someone is told Reiki is a scam, they get angry, they abuse someone, they demean them, they belittle them. No, don't do that. Help your prospect understand. Takunya is saying, some just keep mute. Of course, this is also an objection. Someone keeps mute. When someone keeps mute, give them space. Maybe they're going through something. You know that you can talk to someone when they have lost someone in their life, but it is the same time for you are explaining your Royalty business. Someone has just lost a sister, a mom, a close friend. It's the same time you're explaining your Royalty business. Maybe they can go mute because of the stress they are going through. Give them time. How do you handle an objection of mute people? People go mute when you show them your Reiki and they don't respond to you. Give them time. Later on, open up in conversation. Hey John, how are you doing? Time round when you are talking, don't talk about business. Talk about casual things. How are you doing? Go and watch their statuses. Maybe it's a birthday of their baby. Talk about their baby. By the way, your baby is cute. What's her name? She's called Angel. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful. You gave your kid, you gave your daughter a very beautiful name, Angel. I hope she grows and becomes an angel of this world. You put a smile on this person's face. Later, they will be the one to bring up the business idea, the business part. She'll be like, "Oh, you told me about your business part. I didn't that. Don't think I didn't like it." That's how they handle that. If a prospect goes mute, don't go mute. Have you seen how we handle that, Takunya Fortune? Have you seen how we handle that? Thank you so much. Let me see another objection here in the chat box. By the way, if you have seen any objection, if your prospect has ever given you any extras why they are not joining your business, come and type it in the chat box. I'm going to teach you how to handle that. Salama Musa, salam alaikum. Salama is saying one of the reasons she's to her prospects is they are still looking for money. It's a scam, they fear risks. We handle the scam thing. Now let's look at they're still looking for money. Someone tells you I'm still looking for money. Okay, that's very good. Tell them that is very okay. Now go beyond. Talk about this money. Because if you tell me I'm still looking for money, which kind of money are you looking for? Are you looking for activation fee? Are you looking for capital? So what I do, I be like, okay, that's good. Why they look for money? No problem. I would like to ask you something. When you join this business, what do you want to achieve from it? Now start talking about the destination, not the journey. Sometimes when we are marketing Roku, we are marketing it as an application. But the day we start marketing the results of Roku, we will get faster results. For example, when you're explaining Roku to people, explain it as a solution to their challenges. Someone is employed, their salary is not enough. When you are marketing your Roku to them, market it as a solution. Market it as a solution to their problem. By the way, last time you told me your salary is not enough. You know that this Roku app is going to help you supplement your salary and you're going to change your life completely. Let me ask you a question. When you join this business, what do you want to achieve from it? They will tell you. By the way, what I want to achieve from Roku, if it can be able to pay for my kids' school fees, I'll be the happiest. Really, fantastic. By the way, let me tell you, I have a friend. She joined at this time, and today Roku caters for all her expenses. Today, I believe it will help you achieve school fees scenario you're going through. Sell the results. Sell what Roku can do to this person. This part of looking for money, they'll even get it. But I believe no one can fail to look for money for joining Roku. Then another way, ask them questions. What do they want to achieve from this business? How much money would they like to make from this business?
Network
Okay?
leader.
My network is not good. Eh? Someone is saying my network is not okay. Can you now hear me very well? Leaders, do you hear me? I'm okay now. Eh? Daddy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's how we handle objection. That objection of I'm looking for money. Then Salama is saying they fear risks. Someone says that I fear to risk. Okay? Teach them about risking. People don't know that in risk, we become better. The whole life is a risk. Teach them. Tell someone, I understand what you're talking about. But do you know that even we going to school, we risk. Even we falling in love with people we have, we risked. What if they were sick? What if they were mad? Think about it, falling in love with a mad person. You get the point. Eating food we risk. You don't know the bacteria in it. But at the end of the day, we survive. In 2021, I'm telling my story. In 2021, a friend of mine, Dr. Fred Lang, sat me down and explained to me this Royal Q business. I bought the idea. I got started. I took a bigger risk. Actually, for me, the money I used to start this business, I borrowed it from my elder brother. I told him I'm paying him in 2 weeks. I took a risk of a business I didn't know how it works. I was just innovating. I got started. And you know what's up? That's all history. Today, all my lifestyle is sponsored by Reiki, and I'm living a better life than I was having 3 years back. When you show this to people, tell them more other people's stories. There is this gentleman is called Leader Julius Karan. This guy was in Masaka in a village in Uganda. A friend of him called him to come and see this application Reiki and how it works. He boarded a taxi very far, very many kilometers from the city center. He came and saw the business. He didn't even have the money. He only had $85. He got started. Today, this guy has made over 1 billion shillings from the same business. It was a risk. What if it was a scam? What if even the $85 he had back then was scam? But he took a risk and got started. I want to tell you this, my sister or brother. This risk is worth it. Take it. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to make sure that you become successful in reggae. That person will get started. Have you learned how we handle that that objection, Salama? Ah, fantastic. Let's see another objection here. Noah Wanyal is saying, one lady told me that crypto is a Satan project. Now, the problem of such people with the mentality of Illuminatis, they are conservative. You know, they are their objections not easy to handle. Objections of religions and the beliefs. Sometimes when a person believes something, it's not so easy to twist it and make them understand things in a different way. But of course you can try. You can be like, why do you think so? Why do you think Reiki is Illuminati? Let them give you their reasons. Ask them. Do you know any other business where Illuminati is involved? Take them to Google. You're like, show me your show me your source of the information. You get the point. Actually, for me, in my mindset, what I know, anyone with a mindset of Illuminati staffs, these are failure people for sure. These are low life people. These are people who may not add anything on your business. Most of the times, I don't handle this objection. Eh, waba ngali objection gye nakkiriza njite Illuminati. Let me tell you a story one day. In the guy, I was explaining business to one of the guys. I was with my upline, Dr. Fred Olag. He can testify. So I was with Dr. Fred. We were explaining the business to this guy. He was my friend. He was a religious man. He was a born again, by the way, Pentecostals. He was a born again. So we explained business to this guy. We explained for almost like 1 hour. And then this guy was quiet. At the end of the session, he was like, you know what's up? You guys were explaining. I was seated here, very calm. You know what was happening? I was talking to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit has told me this business is not godly, so I'm not going to. My goodness, who has ever faced such a challenge, such an objection? Someone told us when he was quiet as we were doing the presentation. I was with Dr. Fred, he will tell you. So when I was doing the business, Dr. Fred was the one doing the presentation. The guy told him, he was quiet. The Holy Spirit has come and informed him this business is not in God's favor. Kugamba, mu Luganda, yatogera mu Luganda agamba, oyo mutukuvu amugamba, eno business yabwe. This business is not good. I think that's the English. So it's not good to do it. You know what Dr. Fred did? Dr. Fred, by the way, is a born again. Dr. Fred was like, nice to meet you, sir. But now I'm a Muslim. You know what's up? We Muslims, we don't talk to Holy Spirit. Maybe I would have handled the objection. But my leader is a born again. It's like our prospect. Do you know what he said? Nice to meet you, sir. Have a good day. Dr. Fred stood up. He went and did other things. Such people, by the way, it's so easy to convince them. Okay? So Illuminati stuff, not so easy at all. So someone if tell you it's Illuminati, tell them, show me your source of information. Okay. Rafiki is saying they're scammers and you know they have been scammed for a long time. Yeah, the objection of scam, I've handled it. 700 is a lot of money. 700K for what, by the way? 700K. Okay, whatever the amount is. You can even tell someone $120 activation and they tell you that's a lot of money. You know what's up? You know how we handle this objection? Break it down. Break it down. You are like, okay, it's 450,000 Ugandan shillings. They want $20. Let's break it in for 4 ways. Okay. What if we can get $30? $30, you deposit it on your Binance, you look for another 30, you look for another 30. Let me tell you something, my brother or sister. If I give you $120 today and I come back in 3 years, are you sure you will be having something? Are you sure your life would have changed with that $120? I guess 3 years back you had this money, even more. But life is still the same. Challenges are still the same. Someone used the same amount. Today they are driving, they are building, they are having longer paying rent, they are having assets, they have changed their life. They have changed their lives. So this money is not real. It is only a lot when it's on paper. The moment you want to become it real, it is not. Let's break it down. So one of the ways of making this money look smaller, break it down, talk about what it can do. You get the point? Ah. Salama is saying Super Life. Yes, many people are telling us that business is Super Life. That business is in global. That business is like a global alliance. Say, tell them that's not true. Our business is not global. Our business is not Super Life. Our business is crypto, not related to any of those. All. Howard is saying they say I want to start, but money. Talk to the money issue. About the money issue. Let me teach you something, leaders. Uh, put my AC here. I'm feeling hot. If someone tells you that I don't have money to start the business, and objection so much. You leaders, let me show you the business. I didn't have money. I didn't have money. And I've seen very many people who have started without having money. Tell them stories of such people and today they are successful. That's why I want to tell you that be in the scissors. Listen to other leaders' stories. You can use them in presentations and while prospecting. For I borrowed it from my elder brother. I called him, he's a teacher in Masaka, my very good friend. I'm like, bro, I've got a deal. I need 600,000. I'm going to give it back to you in 2 weeks. He was like, no, I'm not giving you 600. Let me get for you 400. I got the money. I got started. I worked like hell to make sure I pay back this money, this guy's money. And I paid it. 21 August. I started on 16th. By 30th, I had paid him. You get the point? I know many people. Leader Julius Kavan, he started the business. He didn't have the full amount. His leaders added the balance. He came from Masaka. You saw the business. He had only $85. By then, Reiki was at $100. The upline added 15. He got started. There is another leader. It's called Kuri Sembate. Is a V5, our newest V5. Leader Kuris saw the business and he didn't have any money. He was invested, he didn't have money. He was like, you guys, if you pay for me the robot, I'm ready to work. But for them having no money. Is my audio visible? Can you hear my audio? I was seeing someone calling me. Okay. Can you hear me now? You hear me? Thank you. Ida Kuri Sembatia. This is the story I know. His leaders paid for him. Someone paid 30, another one. They got him a robot. Today, he has built the biggest business. He has built 2 houses from Royalty. He has bought very many plots of land from Royalty. This guy's life has changed. This is the leader who doesn't make less than $50 a day. Every single day. How did he start? Zero. So show someone